St. John's Gospel, chapter 12, verses 1 to 11. 6 days before the Passover, Jesus came to Bethany, the home of Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. There they gave a dinner for him. Martha served, and Lazarus was one of those at the table with him. Mary took a pound of costly perfume made of pure nard, anointed Jesus' feet, and wiped them with her hair. The house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But Judas Iscariot, one of his disciples, the one who was about to betray him, said, "Why was this perfume not sold for 300 denarii and the money given to the poor?" He said this not because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief. He kept the common purse and used to steal what was put into it. Jesus said, "Leave her alone. She bought it so that she might keep it for the day of my burial. You always have the poor with you, but you do not always have me." When the great crowd of the Jews learned that he was there, they came not only because of Jesus, but also to see Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. So the chief priests planned to put Lazarus to death as well, since it was on account of him that many of the Jews were deserting and were believing in Jesus. A fashion brand, Chanel's popular perfume for women called Coco Mademoiselle, costs you about $120 for 1.67 ounce. So you might think that this is an expensive perfume. But there is an elite fragrance brand called Clive Christian. It's one of the top line perfume called Absolute Osmanthus perfume oil, set you back $10,000 for only 1 ounce. In fact, high-grade, pure perfume oils have always been extremely expensive for a little amount. This is why ancient people bought these oils for life savings. A small amount, so easy to store and easy to carry, but extremely valuable. The pure nard perfume Mary used for Jesus in today's gospel was worth over 300 denarii. That was about a year's income. 1 denarius was a wage for a day at the time of Jesus, so her perfume would cost more than $40,000 in our times. But I wonder how many husbands and wives are willing to anoint their spouse's feet with a perfume that costs $40,000. It seems almost unreasonable. But Mary wasted all her life savings for Jesus. And also I wonder how many husbands and wives want to wipe their spouse's feet with their own hair. For women, hair means much more than just a part of their body. It's their dignity and pride. And when Mary wiped the feet of Jesus, her hair was not a replacement of a towel. What actually Mary did was worshiping Jesus as her God and Lord. Throughout Jesus' ministry, many people met Jesus. Often they were filled with awe and wonder at his miraculous deeds. But there were not many people who truly worshipped Jesus as their God and Lord. Mary was one of those who worshipped him with all their hearts. Mary wasted her life savings to worship Jesus, but she did not waste her opportunity to worship him. Now, we don't have public celebrations during this Holy Week. My brothers and sisters, however, let us not waste this opportunity to worship our Lord in spirit and truth. This is a time we offer Jesus our pure heart, as Mary anointed Jesus with the perfume of pure nard. Let our hearts not clouded with worries about money and economy. Like Mary, let us serve our Lord with humility.